The National Science Foundation is coming under heavy scrutiny as some members of Congress say the $7 billion in grants it issues annually is a waste of taxpayer money. One America's Neil W. McCabe spoke to one House committee chair who's leading the charge.
Texas Republican Congressman Lamar Smith, the chairman of the House Science, Space and Technology Committee, told One America News he is concerned by how the National Science Foundation doles out its research grants.
And what we've discovered is among the many good grants that they approve and the good projects that they fund, there are a lot of projects that are quite frankly a total waste of time and money. And an example of that would be several $100,000 to study human set fires in New Zealand.
The congressman said another example was the more than $500,000 to the University of California at Santa Clara professor Michael Matthias to create a video game called Prom Week. The NSF granted researchers $200,000 to tour Europe for an overview of the Turkish fashion veil industry. Another grant was awarded to University of Denver researcher Sarah Glaser, $1.8 million to study fishing at Lake Victoria.
Rabbit hunting 300 years ago in Russia. Maybe these are free foreign vacations for some professors, and if they want to take these vacations they're welcome to, I just don't think the taxpayer ought to fund them.
Smith said he filed legislation to require researchers to sign statements asserting that their grant is in the national interest. The National Science Foundation agreed to include the requirement in its process, but the Texan said he wants it codified in federal law.
I think that's pretty much common sense. You don't spend the American taxpayers' hard-earned dollars on anything other than what's in the national interest.
Neil W. McCabe, One America News, Washington.